Hello, today is the 21st of March 2015. I'm Jeff Tennant. My last call said there was a mejt target of 2087.54, and I said unless we gapped over Thursday's high, we could be in for a lot more downside than that. Well, we gapped over the high, and we came nowhere near that price. Typically, when my prices don't print within their preferred time frame, it's obvious from the open because we have a large gap in the other direction. mejt says that that price will print at some time, it just doesn't say when. During the day, early on, it said ultimately higher prices would print, which they did. Here it said ultimately lower prices would print, and that really was false, and that worked. There is no new mejt target for Monday, so we have to look at other things. Well, this is the pattern I've discussed a few times. You have a strong gap up, and then without any pullback, you just rally on a slant up. Usually the pattern is not sustainable. It's particularly concerning if you're a bull that with just an hour to trade before prior to the illiquidity of the weekend, there was a big sell-off. It's unlikely retail customers would be exiting right before the weekend when the market was trading straight up. The people with the most incentive to sell would be market professionals who would know that the demand to purchase stocks had been spent. If that interpretation is correct, if it's correct, we should drop significantly at Monday's open. Now, what about all these lower prices? Are we going to forget about them, or will they print? Well, I still have lower price targets. I still have this FOMC announcement. We still are in a demarked sell signal range. And we've also hit some significant Fibonacci targets. Much as I distrust Elliott Wave, which is another way of saying I'm not too adept at it, we are still rallying in threes. This high is a price target of the prior consolidation, and you also have another ABC with C being 61.8% of wave A. So this high is a Fibonacci target of this wave A and this wave B. So it's a reasonable price for a top if this is the end of wave B. It's not a price we get just by accident. So I think Monday's open is going to be important. If we trade over this high, then a lot of my analysis fails. And particularly if we close over that high, we will trade outside of the stop loss of some demarked sell signals on smaller time frames, which are still active. But if I'm correct, we're going to have a drop right from the open, and ideally it'll be under this low, because just as this gap outside of this price range here invalidated this decline, a gap under this low would invalidate this whole rally. And I'm still looking for a significant pullback from this area. And that's today's call.